Hello, this is Parkero1703 and welcome to technically what should have been the second block of league games recorded. Unfortunately, what has happened is I recorded the first 3 rounds of the Italian Cup, the first 2 games of the season. That was all done yesterday. When I went to editing today, for some reason there was no audio attached to files, so they've all been wasted. Yesterday was recording day, today was supposed to be editing day for 2 new videos. One was encompassing a little Italian Cup run, which is kind of starts in the preseason, the qualifiers do. And then we were going to do the first 2 games of the season, plus a transfer update. Lost. So what I'm going to do is do a quick transfer update now. Okay, it will be quick because I don't want to waste too much of your time. Brief outlay of the season so far, and then we'll get into this game. Okay, so we're just going to the transfers. Okay, so there's a lot. They're all transfers out before I kicked in. All these here, these are just loan players, so they're going to basically affiliate clubs. I've brought in. This is the players I've brought in. 4 and a free, and they were at trial with us, and 2 on loan. I went through a few players on loan. Clubs were happy for for the players to come along, but the players no, they don't want to come to us, which happens a lot. Fortunately, I was able to get 2. So we'll click on first Isaac Donker. So bear with it. This time these guys have played some games with us now, but we'll touch on that. Good stats, really good physical stats, which has helped in the games that he's played. He really does impress. He does well. He's only a 22-year-old from Ghana, so there's still a long way for him to go. So there's his physical stats, which is really good. He's got some good mental stats, decent, good work rate, really good determination and aggression, but not too much aggression. Decent anticipation. Tackling, marking, and heading are good as well. And like I said, 22-year-olds with some training. I'm sure these will improve, and you can see some slight improvements here already, which at this stage doesn't mean much. He has come from us on loan from Lazio. Hasn't played for Lazio really, but he was on loan last year to Lexios. He played 26 games, 2 goals, 1 assist for a 6.25 average. As you can see so far, he's played 3 appearances for us, and that's a 7.63 rating. If you look down here, he's also played 3 cup games for us, which was a 6.87 rating. So, like I said, he's better than well. I'm happy with this guy. Another loanee. Okay, from Napoli. So we've got 21-year-old Alessandro De Flore. No, it's not a Flore, is it? It's an I. De Flore. Okay, so again, he's played some games for us, and he's looked good. Only a kid. Good physical stats there, and quite a lot of good mental and also good technical. And at 21, he's going to make a lot of improvements there. So I'll let you have a look at that if you want. Big standouts here: 15 for teamwork and 15 for work rate. So he comes from us from Napoli, obviously. He was on loan last season, played 15 games, 3 goals for a 6.44. Already he's above that. 3 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 Player of the Match awards, 8.2 average rating. That just shows how good he is. And he's played a couple of the cup leagues as well for an average of 7.2. So again, he's another one on loan, and he's going to help our season out a long time. A long time. We've also got 4 freebies. We've got no money in the bank, okay? I can't get in any staff because there is a restriction. Apparently, I made a promise not to make too many disruptions. I figured I'd at least be able to get 1 or 2 guys in. No. So I'm not able to scout many. The scout I do have, the chief scout's rubbish. The scout I have is average 10-10 for his ability and potential scouting, which is fine at this level. Luckily, I've got a couple of good coaches who can help out as well. They are pretty good in their stats, and I've been using them too. So, but this is all we've got. We got these guys on trial. They were looked good enough. We put them on. We just gave them an offer. Okay. So first of all, is 24-year-old defensive centre Fabio Rialto. Okay, he's again played some games for us. He's looked good. He's got some good stats there. Really good heading. which comes in handy as a defensive centre. Again, 24-year-old, so he adds a bit more of experience to the game, well, age-wise. He's still got some areas that we need to work on, but he's training in those anyway. If we just have a look at him, so yeah, 3 appearances so far for us, 6.6 average. It's going to go up, and there's not much to show for his previous games with Siena. So he came from a freebie, obviously, on trial. We took him O. Next one from trial as well that we signed, 19-year-old defender centre again, Matteo Galdini. Again, some good stats there. He is young, but I am hopeful we can push him on. He's got 13 there for heading and tackling, a decent marking rate, some good mental stats as well as physical. But I think we can train him on the rest. I think he can do a job for us. He won't play many first games. In fact, he hasn't played any games for us yet. So he is in the under-20s at the moment, available in the under-20s, so that'll give him game time and help. Next one is 19-year-old Alessandro Reschigno. He's another defender centre and also can play on the right. Some good mental stats, and he's got a long way to go, but he's only 19 again. Again, more of a cover, just add a bit of depth to the squad. And he's played 1 game for us with a 6.8 rating. Okay, that's pretty good. And the last one, O Silva. Now, this guy is looking good. He's a 26-year-old midfield centre. The games he has played for us, he's played in the centre, mainly as cover, but he has actually done quite well. I'm happy with how he's looking. If you look at his physical stats, he's got some really good ones, and the other areas there's some decent stats there. Again, 26 adds a bit of depth to the squad. And you can see he's played 3 games for us, 1 assist or a 6.83 average. So yeah, I can't complain with that to start off with. So that's our transfers so far.